Another year is down, and hopefully you made some progress at making a better version of yourself. Now, I'm not here to judge. I know a lot of us have slacked off, and if you're watching this video, hopefully today I can give you some better guidance to keep you on track for 2023. So let's get right into today's video. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video, and I want to jump right into the content today. So first thing I want to talk about is conceptualizing your goals. Whatever your goal is, it's important to understand what a long-term and short-term goal should look like. Let's say someone's goal is to lose weight, and that amount that they want to lose is 50 pounds. Putting a 2-month window on that is most likely unrealistic and unobtainable for most people. Ideally, healthy weight loss is between half a pound to 2 pounds a week, depending on a few factors like how much you actually have to lose. If this was a client of mine that walked in and wanted to lose 50 pounds, I would tell them a pretty realistic time frame would be anywhere between 3/4 to a full year. And that's going to be a healthy amount of weight loss, and typically individuals who lose weight in a healthy manner tend to keep it off more efficiently. Now, everybody's goal is going to be different for this year, and I want to help you guys understand a structure that I use that helps me stay on track. And let's jump right into that using my goals for 2023. So my main goal for this year is to reduce my body fat percentage. So if you don't know much about body fat percentage, I'll link a video in the description, and I'll even link one up in the top corner at the end of this video, helping you understand what it is and how to test it. But when a lot of people talk about weight loss, really no one wants to lose muscle mass. They just want to lose fat. So that's my main goal, is to track the body fat percentage that I've lost. I'm roughly around 13 to 15%, and I want to reduce that body fat percentage anywhere between 8 to 11%, I think is a healthy range. Outside of those main goals, I have a few smaller goals, and those are 1, improving my diet, 2, reducing the amount of alcohol I drink, and 3, attempting a half marathon. Now, if I can improve those other smaller goals, which can be done instantly overnight, then I should see success heading towards my overall goal of body fat reduction. Now, it's not that I drink a lot of alcohol, but alcohol does make it more difficult to reduce body fat percentage and tends to lead to more stored fat around the stomach area. I'm a firm believer that one of the best ways to see results is by tracking those results, even if they're small. Now, I want to discuss here my tracking methods. So I'm going to pause here for a second. If you're still watching this video, I recommend you actually attempt this. What do you have to lose? The best case scenario is you accomplish your goals for the new year. The worst case scenario is you don't. The first thing I recommend here is writing your goals down, somewhere where you can actually see it on a daily basis. For myself, I'm writing this all on a whiteboard calendar. But even in years past, I've written them on full sheets of paper and taped them on my door, so I get to see them every time I walk out the door every day. Now, that might be more of a symbolic gesture, but it's a good way to remember every day when you walk out the door to keep trying to strive for your goals. Cheesy maybe, yes, but hey, whatever works for you. So now that we have that done, we need some time frames and some windows on these goals. Now, to reduce my body fat percentage, I want to say this is a 3 to 6 month window for my goal. And how will I know that I've accomplished this? Well, I'm going to track my body fat percentage every week using a bioelectrical impedance. That's what you can see on screen here. These are not the most accurate tools, but testing every week will allow me to actually track my body fat percentage. In a perfect world, if I tracked for the month of December on every Friday, it might look something like this here, where you can see a slow decrease in body fat percentage. Not much, but this is my long-term goal. Now, when it comes to improving my diet, how am I going to track something like this? Typically, in a situation like this, I tell people to start out with the basics, reduce the amount of fast food and processed foods that you eat, and increase the amount of vegetables and fruit. It might just be as basic as that for someone. I'm not someone who has an incredibly bad diet or anything, but one area I definitely struggle with is overeating. So for myself, I'm going to track my calories. Now, that's a ton of work. I'm not going to do this every day, but this is something that's important for you guys at home whose goal is to reduce body fat percentage, get more toned, or to lose weight. You should really focus on tracking your calories at least once or twice a week. And the reason for that, this has to do with people misreporting the amount of calories they think they're consuming throughout the day. So if I told you that I consumed 2,500 calories today, that seems like a pretty average number. But what if I told you that studies that have looked at this have shown that people are off sometimes up to 50% in the total amount of calories? If I'm consuming an extra 1,000 calories, then this is going to be where I fail. This is already a problem for me where I don't pay attention to what I snack on at the end of the day, and those calories increase beyond what I thought I was at. So tracking those calories throughout the day, at least a couple times a week, allows you to see this and actually understand your actual calorie consumption throughout a day. So I'm gonna try to mark on my calendar at least 2 days a week that I track my calories. This way, if I start to notice I'm not succeeding with my goal, I have time to correct it. Along with testing my body fat percentage every week, I'm going to also be weighing myself. And I'm gonna try to list this on my calendar at least maybe 3 times a week so I can track that progress. Everyone has those couple days where they kind of fall off the wagon. It's no reason to just give up on your goal. It doesn't wipe out 2 months of healthy eating and quality exercise. I think it's good for people to see that scale go up and come back down. They have a better understanding or more in tune with their body and where their current weight is sitting at. Now we turn to the side of this that is more my area of expertise, the exercise portion. So how much do you have to exercise to lose weight or reduce body fat percentage? Surprisingly, that answer is you don't have to. Most of our weight loss will come from maintaining a calorie deficit, so this is something we can accomplish in the kitchen. But that doesn't mean we don't recommend exercising. Of course, that would be crazy, right? Individuals who exercise while in a calorie deficit have a better ability to maintain muscle mass or improve muscle mass. Along with the idea that if you're looking to look more shredded, you still need to have muscle to show off when you reduce that body fat percentage. Now, the minimum requirement that normally gets suggested is 150 minutes a week. Now, I'm gonna break up 3 cardio sessions and 3 weight training sessions, and I'm gonna put this on my calendar. Now, I understand this isn't feasible for everyone to be able to go to the gym twice a day. I work at a gym, so I'm able to go there in the morning, split up my cardio, then come back later in the day and split up my weight training sessions. Finding the same window of opportunity and fitting your workout in that same time every week starts to become part of your routine. After a few weeks, it no longer feels like it's a chore, and it actually feels like it's just part of your daily schedule, something that you do every single week. For myself, I put on Monday and Thursday morning a cardio session. Tuesday nights, I play hockey, so there's an hour of intense cardio right there. Monday and Thursday night, I'll mix in resistance training. Then on Saturday, I try to mix in a 3rd and final lifting session, unscheduled whenever I get an opportunity. When it comes to the weight training side of this, it's something I really enjoy, so I know I'm not just gonna flake out and decide not to do it one day. The cardio portion of it is a little bit of a different story. Like I said, one of my other goals is to train for a half marathon, so making sure I'm getting that cardio in is definitely an important component, and that's where recording this stuff and writing it down becomes a better way to actually see what progress you have made. In my experience, it seems like people are less likely to just abandon their goal if they can see the progress that they've already done, see the work that they've already put in week and week again. I hope these tips have helped you some way, and hopefully you guys have a great 2023. If you guys are interested in more fitness content, I have a ton of videos on my channel. Please check those out, and hopefully we can help you for the new year become a better version of yourself. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.